G'day four-wheel drivers. In today's episode we check out the new Ford Bronco. We get the long and the short of the new short wheelbase Defender. OKA makes a comeback and India is about to start exporting their new Jeep lookalike down under. All this and more with four-wheel drive news. Australian fans of the iconic Ford Bronco were extremely excited with the reveal of the new Bronco SUV range being announced, only to have their hopes dashed with the brand announcing that it will only be available in the left-hand drive at this stage. Ford have announced that they will offer a 2- and 4-door model, as well as a smaller Bronco Sport, which is aimed as a more family-friendly option. Last offered for sale in the US back in '96. Gee, I vaguely remember '96. The new models are taken design elements from the original 1966 model. The new Bronco looks to be loaded with tech and has an exceptional off-road performance, having almost 300mm of ground clearance. Ford says that all models will have the option for 35-inch tyres direct from the factory, as well as a front and rear locking diff. Conforming to emission standards means that the engine will utilise Ford's 2.7-litre EcoBoost turbocharged petrol with either a 10-speed auto or a 7-speed manual gearbox. Ford also have announced over 200 factory-backed accessories for the new model, with factory-branded accessories and the promise of even more good things to come. A few bucks short of 30 grand, Americans can secure their new Bronco with only a $100 deposit. So, not only has the world had to deal with lockdowns, isolation, quarantine zones, no international travel, and Donald Trump looking for re-election, we've now been advised that the new generation Land Rover Defender short wheelbase is delayed due to COVID-19. Aussie buyers will have to wait until sometime next year to get their hands on the fun-sized Defender due to coronavirus complications in the company's Nitra facility in Slovakia. This is also causing delays of the release of the much-anticipated Defender's diesel variant. The new Defender 90 will be available with a choice of two 2-litre engine models, 147 or 177 kilowatt engines, both producing 430 Nm of torque, or a 3-litre 6-cylinder petrol which uses a turbocharger and an electric supercharger to produce 294 kilowatts and 550 Nm of torque. No pricing is available at this time. Western Australian light truck manufacturer OKA is making a comeback after 10 years out of production. The very unique vehicle has almost legendary status within four-wheel drive circles due to its impressive off-road performance and load-carrying capabilities. With an average gross vehicle mass of 6.5 tonne, the OKA can carry up to almost 3 tonne of payload. It has no issues with fitting down tracks that a Land Cruiser can drive along, and with a variety of cab configurations, the OKA makes an ideal off-road workhorse. The company has a 6-wheel drive version of their legendary truck on display at this year's Big Boys Toys held in Perth in January. The OKA is a viable alternative to someone who does not want to purchase an Iveco or a Mitsubishi Fuso or other cab-over style light truck. If you want one of these, you can expect to pay somewhere in the order of $150,000 depending on your specifications, with the company mostly building to order. They are currently reporting about a 2-month lead time. As if Australia didn't have enough four-wheel drives to choose from, Indian car maker Mahindra have announced that Australia will be the first export market for their new Wrangler-sized Jimny rival, the Thar. The new model goes on sale in India in October, promising more tech and being just as capable as the outgoing one, which was never sold here due to our safety requirements. The Thar is only offered as a 2-door but does come with 3 roof options: hardtop, convertible and fixed soft top, as well as 2 rear seat configurations, traditional front facing as well as a twin side facing. Taking its original design roots from the iconic Willys Jeep, the Thar is based on a rugged ladder chassis and has independent front and multi-link rear suspension. Turbocharged petrol and diesel engines are offered with a choice of either a 6-speed manual or automatic transmission. The Thar is part-time 4-wheel drive with a 2-speed transfer case and a rear diff lock. It's unclear if the Thar will achieve a 5-star safety rating, as there does not appear to be any sign of an autonomous braking system. In other news, the 2021 Isuzu D-Max launches with more than 50 accessories, including bull bars, tow bars, electric brake controllers, nudge bars, canopies, roof racks, steel and alloy trays, as well as hard and soft tonneau covers. The trays can be further accessorised with traditional add-ons such as drawer systems, spare wheel hangers and toolboxes. Toyota is selling the current model Hilux faster than expected due to the impact of COVID-19 on their manufacturing, and by many buyers staying away from the showrooms in April and May at the height of the pandemic. The updated model is beginning to arrive in at local dealers, however there is no word yet on supply. COVID-19 has had a major impact on Land Rover sales, with the iconic brand reporting in July being down a whopping 28.9% on the same time last year. Plant closures due to the pandemic have caused much of the issue, with only limited stock making it down under. Land Rover Australia says that it'll take some time for their factories to get back to full production and to fulfil current orders. Battery World are giving away $5,000 to 8 lucky Aussies. To be eligible, you have to be a member of their Volt VIP loyalty program and spend $100 in a single transaction. The company is hoping to spread some joy and help the lucky winners fulfil their dreams of travelling within Oz once restrictions have lifted. The giveaway campaign closes on the 27th of September this year. What are your thoughts on the new Mahindra Thar? Is 4-star safety enough? And is anyone really going to drive with their top down in a post-COVID world? If you have anything you'd like to say about any of today's stories, please leave a comment below. Meet Shani and her Hell Yeah Suzuki Sierra in episode 2 of My 4-Wheel Drive, My Story, out now on our channel. You've been watching 4-Wheel Drive News, proudly brought to you by Australia's oldest 4-wheel drive magazine, Western 4-Wheel Driver. Australian 4-Wheel Driver, exploring Australia one track at a time. Lens Nation, kick-ass digital content. And Bobby Sandu, wannabe sex symbol.